from is because you are somebody that has a lot of experience fighting and outside of the temple, so you are a more straightforward combatant.
Uh-huh.
Even if you don't have a control over your force abilities, they'd rather have you on the front lines handling more important missions than a 16-year-old kid with parental issues.
Right. Right. Okay. So, hmm. I mean, I guess that
You're a
depends on what
dog.
I'm offered, Brandon. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Am I in this conversation, Dylan?
And if he wants to make a note of that to you, yes.
Yeah,
Are
so
you?
look, I gotta do some work. I mean, I don't know if like you could help with that, or somebody you know could help with that, or what. But I got some work
Hmm.
that I need to handle before I can
Well,
release
what
myself from
exactly?
prior engagements, as it were. That
Dylan,
was
I'm
not
assuming that if that is the case, then what he would be wanting would be having to be what is Enduli again?
What do you mean?
What does Enduli do again? If I'm correctly, he is a immediate
Current
affairs,
affairs.
correct? I thought it
Immediate
was,
current. Yeah, immediate affairs,
wouldn't
my
it
mistake.
be his thing? Because even though I am affairs, I'm Sith researcher thing.
Yeah, so if you wanted to be like each sort of, so the way that it works for the Jedi is that they have separate councils, like the reconciliation. You have the Council of Botany, you have the politicians, you have probably a dozen, if not 100, different councils that make up
we
the
don't
Jedi
know.
High
We don't.
Council. And usually, how it goes is they try and pick one person from each council, or they put them on a sort of, what is it called? The Council of Masters, if I'm not mistaken,
I
which
don't
are High
know.
Council candidates. And sometimes they are good, sometimes they're on other councils, and sometimes they're not. Like Qui Gon, he wasn't on any other council other than the Council of Masters.
He
Hmm.
could have been
He
easily
could have been,
if he actually followed orders.
yeah. With them creating this new area, for you, you have become your own head of a department, so to say. So you're Sith research and sort of kind of that emotional balance, teaching them how to do things, whereas Anduli is immediate affairs. So you, if you want to bring them to your class, that is 100% your choice. If you want to bring them to immediate affairs, you do need Anduli's sign off.
I'm a no, I mean like helping with all the things that he's wanting to get done first.
Oh, like with Korriban and all of that.
No, I mean like his affairs still and like the things he wants to get
The
done
places I
first.
gotta deliver to. That's what it is. There's 3 places I
Yeah,
gotta go to
Oh, he
deliver
would most
shit.
likely be the one to help you. Yes.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if I actually want to bring him to Court Bandillion because that planet is going to need people that can actually handle that dark side energy.
You
Yeah, I
bring
don't
him
know what
there,
the
and he
fuck
just
I'm
picks up
doing.
a stone. Oh, this looks awesome, and you look at him like,
Don't
um,
fucking touch anything. You will be corrupted eternally and sent to Jedi hell.
he
And the
Mola
thing,
walks up. Hey, what's this fancy looking pebble? And it's just the worst holocron he could have found.
Dylan, like in that entire situation, I think only me and Julie could be able to do that. Besides Mason Dude.
You and Dooley, most likely Obi Wan and Windu.
Wait, how
Who's
Obi Wan?
Dylan?
Yeah, Obi-Wan's strong in the light side. He could handle it.
Yeah, Obi Wan wouldn't sway. He knows his duty to a Jedi, and Windu is just Windu. I mean, that
I
man is
mean,
built different.
yeah, that man's a special
True, but
breed.
Obi Wan wouldn't be coming at all. That's not something he'd be wanting to.
Yo.
But
I
I'm
mean, I'm
telling
not.
you, he blew back shots on Windu. No, I'm sorry.
No, I mean go to Korriban. That's not something Obi Wan would prefer to do.
yeah.
No, honestly, Anakin would most likely be the second best option for that. Not that
Oh
Oh,
anyone
God,
needs.
oh
please, dear
God,
God,
please,
no.
no,
We do
no,
not
no,
need
no, no, no,
that.
no, 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 no,
No.
no, no, no. I
This
flinch.
timeline, he's a little more mature. He holds his tongue before he speaks. He found out the hard way.
Still not a good
Dylan,
idea.
Wait,
Dylan,
who are you guys talking
no,
about?
That's tempting fate, my friends. That is tempting fate.
Dylan. You
Wait,
are
who are we
wanting
talking
to make.
about?
You want to
Bringing
make my life
Anakin
hard.
to a dark side nexus.
Dylan, that planet is filled with a countless billions, if not much more, dead. I
But
could
here's the
withstand the
thing.
planet. Not Anakin. Anakin couldn't.
Anakin
Cloud.
couldn't withstand a fucking paper bag
Dylan,
blowing over his
Dylan,
head.
what
Let's just be
class?
honest.
Dylan, Anakin's arrogant enough.
Not in this timeline, he actually isn't as arrogant as I would like him to be. But you are right. He probably would.
You
He would
underestimate
sweat.
my
Dylan.
power.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Is it
I
sexual?
technically, I own a ship, correct?
Actually,
Is
yeah. If I'm not mistaken, we've never actually talked about that. You do
Yeah.
own a ship.
Can I name my ship?
I'm afraid to ask.
Oh god.
Don't worry, I'll put it in a fucking thing. And can I be Anakin's hype man?
Jesus Christ.
He's
Dylan,
just gonna walk in.
You're gonna see me
Anakin
with, like,
has a new
fractured arm
Padawan.
and
It's
screaming,
Molar!
Anakin,
Molar!
You're
Dylan.
him!
Dylan,
Yeah.
back on to what I was saying. Anakin would be horrible for Korriban. You know this.
He
Oh,
wants to see it
extremely.
happen. He wants Darth
Honestly,
Vader to be
Ahsoka
born.
would probably be the best person to send next to him, Plo Koon as well, but there are no other Jedi that have been exposed to that kind of energy before. So it's a
Dylan,
very small list.
anything that would be normal, that would say like that would normally annoy you but wouldn't affect you, would affect you on a greater scale.
Oh yeah. As surprisingly,
Anakin still has issues, Dylan.
Crow and Molar would be two of the better options, as they are force sensitive, but they're not.
Is that they're still innocent.
To them, it would just be a heightened emotion case. They would get a little more agitated easily, but that's it.
That doesn't seem like it changed much in Anthony's case, then.
No, honestly, he'll still be the same at that point.
Yeah.
How do you feel about my name for my ship? That's why I put the question mark.
Did you send it to me?
No, I put it in the sheet.
Hold on, let me see. 'Cause,
I mean, if we're naming our ships, I might start thinking of a name for mine.
you know what? I'll allow it.
That makes me feel like it's a bad thing.
I'm not going. We're not going to tell you until it becomes relevant.
Got it. Noted. Hey. Anywho's it. So yeah, I just asked for like assistance with my task. Where are we going from here?
So from here, you guys will be taken to the Jedi Temple
Okay.
and not placed under quarantine, but you will be put under a what's the word? Kind of a supervised watch until they run enough tests and clean.
Inspection.
Yes, thank you, inspection. Until they inspect to make sure you haven't been corrupted by the will
Okay.
and you haven't been by any
Also,
shape
any
or
medical
form.
diagnosis on you, seen any diseases, any injuries.
I
Yes,
mean, I
Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
if you would like, go ahead and roll a 1d20, and that will determine whether or not they can actually fix your injuries.
I mean, they should.
and
I think
six.
I'm dying.
Is he dead?
No, he's not.
Does he
No,
need a
he's not
robot
dead.
leg? Because I will pay for that robot leg.
I mean, you are basically his sugar daddy, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Well, at this point, you guys can go ahead and put your health all the way to full stat.
My health hasn't even changed,
I'm
Dylan.
not gonna
Okay.
lie, I'm kind of updating the name for the ship.
assuming that we're also removing the temp hit points.
Yes, the temporary HP that you have gained
Got
will revert back to 0.
Wait, you're paying Anthony 200K every
I
3 months?
was, yes. But I'm assuming that's going to stop.
I assume
That
you're
depends.
I mean,
That
dude,
depends.
you're about to join the Jedi Order. You're about to get money out the Wind Wing. Or whatever. I don't know.
really doubt that. No offense.
So would you like to stop monthly payments?
We'll see what happens. We'll see if he even gets allowed in.
That depends on the jobs
I
he's
would
getting.
like to say,
Hmm?
as a, not in character, if the payments stop, I will stop.
Stop
You
what?
will die. I will not kill you, but I will not save you.
That's... Fuck, I really need to think about this.
In the middle of a battle, there's just an acolyte with a saber about to strike Kroll down. He's like, Mola, help me! And he's like, sorry, where's my money, man?
I can honestly just say, hey, I'm your boss now. Help me.
Literally, you just see me. I would help you, but this week's paycheck was a little short, man.
This
I'll
week
save you
pulls out an
if
empty
you pay
coin
your
purse.
toes.
It's oh Jesus!
Alright, anyway, continue.
So they will go ahead and take you guys back to the Jedi Temple. At this point, you do have the young juvenile as well as his very, I have to elicit this, very beautiful sister, is because there will be people, Anthony, who will ask me,
Hey, yo, what it do, baby girl?
I sent you a photo, Anthony. Did you get the photo?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What does she look like, Dylan?
That's interesting.
Hold on.
Your boy about to have W.
I'm
Riz.
actually curious why Anthony is losing his marbles.
Boy about to have W. Riz.
That, but blonde.
You sent it to the wrong person, I think.
Nope,
You
I'm
sent
sending it.
Not
Okay,
bad, Dylan.
maybe in my weird, twisted sense of beautiful, but
It's beautiful, Dylan. For his
You know what? I kind of want to see it too. Let's see it.
I sent it to you. It's that, but blonde. And kind of more of a paler skin tone.
I don't see him seeing her often, though, Dylan.
You
I
know
don't see
what?
Anthony seeing
I
her
could get
often.
behind that. I'm not going to, but that's something I could get behind.
He's over here like, solid 5 out of 10. Maybe on a bad day.
Yeah, closer to an 8, maybe a 7.5.
Dylan, I don't see Anthony seeing her often if she's a healer, Dylan.
You do realize what has just happened to me. I will probably need a healer a lot more.
You're gonna need
Yeah,
a
but
back to
there's more
tank.
qualified than her, Anthony.
Pop him in a back to tank. He'll be fine.
Yeah, probably.
Carries a portable tank.
You know what? I might just have a droid made that has a back to tank installed.
You just make it like the biggest, buffest droid you can with like centric patterns.
You know,
and it just
we're
opens
laughing,
its
but they
chest like
definitely
get on
do make a
track,
droid that's
gentlemen.
big
Let's
enough
get
to
on
do
track.
that. They definitely
on
do make a
track.
droid that's big enough to do that.
Let's get on
Yeah.
track.
Alrighty.
Hang on, what the fuck?
Hmm.
So you guys will end up. How did I rotate your token?
I don't know, man. That was me. I don't know how to fix it either. It's fucking. Yay! I'm back up.
So
Right.
you guys, yeah,
Oh,
yes.
I didn't do that time.
Why can my ship only hold 110 pounds in cargo?
Because you're a starfighter.
Okay.
He's like, okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay. This token's gonna annoy me.
No, that
Does
was
that mean I
me,
can't
Dylan.
bring any girl
Fuck
that weighs
it, forget
under
it. I'm upside
110
down.
pounds?
It'll be easier to distinguish my character now. Whatever.
Yeah, fine. We'll put it up. There.
Yeah,
Stand
Wait, can I
on
fit
his
in
head.
Yoda's room?
Say
Why is
what?
Yoda's room why is Yoda's room so small?
Hmm.
No, that's
Well,
big.
gee, I don't know. How much room do you think the 3-foot tall
I would
Muppet
say
needs?
this. He's a midget, but at the same time, that room is actually really big.
I should honestly just like blow that section of the temple up.
What, the Yoda's room section?
Whoa, buddy, chill
I'll
out.
do it.
We're
I'll
not
do it for
allowed-
free, Dylan. You know I
We're
don't like
not
you.
allowed, buddy.
Anyway, so we're back at the we're at the Jedi Temple.
Yes, so you guys get to the Jedi Temple and you are greeted by what would be only the largest mass gathering of the Jedi Council, or who's left of the Council, I should say, as a lot of people have been heading off planet before this whole little situation popped up.
Who do I see that's there, Dylan?
You have Mace Windu, you have Ahsoka Tano, you have Aegon Kolar, and surprisingly, Anakin Skywalker, who is thought to have been off planet but is not.
And
Ooh.
Dylan there?
Anduli is there, yes.
You really
And he's
want?
just like,
You really want
and he's
fucking?
just looking at me, and he's like, you did it again. You got me more paperwork.
Jesus
So
Christ.
Anduli actually doesn't look disappointed.
Hmm.
The way that you handled this situation
Nope.
in his eyes for all of you was very non-politically driven. You saved people and you put a timely end without actually, let me rephrase, without actually harming the people in question that committed these crimes.
Without killing too many people.
Yes.
I'm surprising that I'm guessing he's surprised that it was my idea, Dylan.
Yes. So for Krolan Molar, you have Mace Windu, who at this point is probably the only black man you've ever seen.
He is. He does have a. It is a race he does have. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to do it so you find out yourself.
Eddie Galia is the same race.
But she's
Can I
weaker.
Can I just look at Mace Windu and say, "Assalamu alaikum, my brother"?
No.
Hey Dylan, what if that was his? No, that is not his people's national accent. I actually know that. It'd be funny if it was.
Hits him with the the nations and world's accent, and he's just like, "Washalam, brother."
Jesus Christ, this is not okay.
Just Mace Windu. What?
Oh God, if a fucking. Oh God.
I am so tempted just to make this even worse, Dylan.
Oh god, no. Alright, so Windu comes up to Krolan Morlar. He bows his head
I bow
and
back.
looks at the.
I'm just
He
trying to keep them more
I'm
scared.
gonna die in the first 3 seconds.
he looks
What?
at the both of you, and he has like this very faint grin on his face as he says, "We appreciate what you've done for this order, and as payment, we'll give you the bounty as well as a bonus fee for any troubles you may have faced."
Sweet, man. Thanks.
Essentially, he is very pleased with what happened, and less deaths means the better.
He
Thank you very
hands
much.
the
Mr.
Gungan, he hands Kroll
Yeah.
a pouch which contains. I have to roll for this real fast.
Drugs? Oh my god. He's fighting over
Roll high, baby, or low, whichever one
I'm
matters.
gonna laugh if he rolls in that one.
You understand it could be very bad if you.
No,
And
20 plus 1 d100. Oh,
That's-
920,000 gold. Oh, sorry, credits.
that's not bad. I'll take that. Yeah, sure.
that's really good.
All right,
That
so
is just
I
the
go about
bounty.
and start splitting them between me and Molar. All right, let's see.
Oh,
so-
he hands Mola the exact same
Oh,
amount.
never mind. Excuse
Can I
me.
tell him? Can I politely reject the money and more like ask for training instead of money?
2, 8,
Oh yeah,
3,
Dylan, can I check my
1.
comm link to see if I got any more messages?
Hold on, I gotta do math real fast.
Oh, you're not good at that, then, Dylan.
I know, that's why I'm going slow.
Look, I can probably get Chris in here to be our calculator if you want.
Nah, Dylan likes to make it hard on himself.
So if I mean, I was gonna try to come up with a hard joke, but I couldn't. It just never gets there.
It's always too
Hold
soft.
on. Nope, you already updated it? Okay. So he sort of bows his head again to you guys, and at the exact same time he pulls out another 2 pouches and he says, "The bonus." And he hands you a pouch containing 1 million credits each.
Nice.
I'll take it.
I got a better deal out of that.
So that
Shut
is
up, Mr.
turn to
28
4.
million credit check.
Okay, how do I get on his level? I'm trying to buy some planets.
Steal holocrons that aren't owned by anybody.
No. Steal holocrons from dead people because they ain't. Hey, Anthony, you want to learn how to make a
Exactly.
easy
He
buck?
just holocrons aren't owned by anybody. What?
Hey, Anthony,
Same diff.
question. You want me to teach you how to make a quick buck?
Pyramid scheme.
I'm tempted just to teach Anthony where to find holocrons.
So, Anthony, you asked Windu to train you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I
Windu.
didn't ask him specifically. I was more like I wanted to sound more like I don't need the money as much as I would prefer to get stronger.
You would
When-
get stronger.
I'll be right back.
So-
I'm gonna grab food.
Okay.
Again, I don't want to sound rude.
You're
He
not gonna
takes
sound
his hand and places it on your shoulder, and you feel kind of like a little sharp, like wind feeling kind of emanate from like the left side of your body
I'm gonna
as
get murdered by Samuel
you
Jackson.
as you feel kind of like a strong sensation pulling you towards him, if that makes sense. Gay as fuck.
What? Dang, I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Nothing.
Gay as fuck.
As you feel this, he takes his hand off of you and he looks sort of down and up and says, "You trained with sabers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Aye, aye.
How well have you trained?"
Not that well. I haven't had a full master before, sir.
He looks at you and says, "Tonight, 8 o'clock, meet me in the training rooms. We'll
Holy
have
shit,
quarters
you actually
prepared."
got it.
Yes, sir.
Shows up 12 hours early.
Bro, honest to God, just fucking trying to find a way to fucking sneak in a non-red lightsaber so I don't get murdered by him.
Oh yeah,
Fuck him.
shit. What is he gonna do about that?
Windu isn't very particularly annoyed with the idea of red sabers. There are people who.
Eddie Gillia had one.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we never said how I got it, so I could have stolen it off of like a.
Yes. So
I still have one. I still use it.
Windu understands that people can form a hatred and a resentment to certain people, but it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be out of pure bloodlust, like how some Sith Lords can be. That's what the feeling you felt was. He wasn't using Shadow Point, but more of a watered down version of it to kind of feel your potential. Easy way to step around the training if you get what that means.
Dylan, did I get any new messages?
You got two.
Oh, goodness gracious. What are they?
One from your Padawan and then one from your daughter.
Oh, no.
Your daughter has blown up a continent.
Your daughter has placed an ancient textbook in the Hall of Knighthood. They don't seem to like it. No.
But, hey,
There's
Dylan,
some lore there. The Knights don't like the idea of ancient texts. Anyway,
what is the one for my Padawan?
uh, it is a very, very long apology message.
You know what, Dylan? That was actually the second best thing I would hope was going to happen. I'm fine with this. What up for my daughter?
It's asking why the Padawan is eating ice cream on the meditation balconies.
Huh, well, that just clears up. I would just walk up the stairs and I say, has Car been eating ice cream on the meditation balconies?
No one wants to answer the question,
No,
honestly.
to him.
To Windu?
No, and Dooley.
Oh, and Dooley. Yeah, he doesn't answer the question honestly as he just kind of looks away.
I tell him, well, thank you for the answer. I tell him, well,
Hello?
I'm gonna go get the things that I sold you now.
Can I be heard?
Hello?
Hello?
Continue. Oh shit, fucking.
Exit and head to the Razor Crest like ship to get your holograms.
I thought it looked like the, I thought it looked like Revan ship.
Evan Hawk, I apologize.
The going, Dylan.
So,
Can I have him like in a neat little bag?
yeah, you can put him in a bag. Alrighty, so, Chrome,
Yes.
you are kind of standing there. Molar has kind of secluded Mace Windu and asked him to train him. And surprisingly, you got a response. Knowing who Windu is, you figured you may say no.
Yeah.
No, he told him to be at the training rooms at 8.
To be exact, I don't actually know who Windu is. I know of him. I've heard
Yeah,
tales
no,
in the
of him.
Nabooian trenches.
He is a one-man army.
I've heard
Yeah.
tales in the Nabooian trenches.
He is a very large black man.
I've seen a black man off in the distance fighting 20 droids at once. It's been cool.
Hundreds. Thousands.
You look over and you see a man who looks strikingly familiar to you.
Oh.
You recognize him as a younger child who used to run around on Naboo with what you would think would be an older man and sort of a more younger, middle-aged, younger adult.
Oh.
You look at him and you know him as Anakin Skywalker,
Oh. No.
now master on the Jedi Council.
I swear to God, if he becomes part of the Anakin, I'm gonna be sad.
Alright. That's cool.
He is standing next to what looks to be a Togruta, who is very oddly placed. You don't know of many Togrutas in the Jedi Order, or you haven't heard of many, I should say, from the tales you've heard.
From the legends.
You have Aegon Kolar, you have Aegon Kolar, who was the Zabrakian who you met and probably have the most affinity with.
Alright.
And then you have Anduli Ascor. He seems to have a little badge on his Jedi robe. You've seen this badge around the galaxy on your travels.
Yes.
You know it as the Jedi Order's Immediate Affairs Unit. They are more or less the same authority for the galaxy as the Republic Marshals.
Okay. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go up to Anduli. I'm gonna be like, hey, so who do I see about helping me do my work that I need to get done right quick before I join?
Anduli, taking his eyes off of Brandon walking away, just kind of gives you a nice, quaint, sort of warm smile and looks down and says, well, that would be me.
Ah,
If you'd
perfect. All right, so I've talked to the right guy. Right. Where might I procure an R3 unit?
He kind of thinks for a second and says, a lower floor of Coruscant. We could go to a cheaper place if money's an issue. If not, then we could go here into the temple. We could have one made by the protocol droids.
Let's see. Well, money's not really an issue. Okay, secondary. I have a couple more purchases to make. I need to go to a place where they sell used droids, and I need to buy some dumb series pit droids as well. And then, I guess, we'll just figure it out from there. Alright. Noted. So get right on that. Onwards.
He kind of nods and says, if you would like, I can escort you to the higher end sections if you'd like.
That'll work. That'll work.
He just kind of nods and says, then let us go. I have... Oh my god. He just says, well then, would you like to depart now? We have the ship ready, and I'm sure the captain doesn't want to be here any longer than he has to.
Ship ready? No. We're taking my ship. The stuff I've got to do is on my ship.
He nods and says, well, alright, that's even better. Well, I'll follow you to your ship then.
Alright, let's go. And we head off to my ship.
Alright. Out of the corner of your eye, Molar, you see your boss, or should say your former boss?
Question mark? Exclamation point?
We're at the on that.
Alright, 1 second.
I'm just gonna let you know now. If he even like thinks about asking me to go with him, I'm gonna say fuck no.
I'm not even going to ask you. I'm going to let you take the initiative.
Cause I get to hang out with Mace Windu.
Go for it. Enjoy. Enjoy
Hey,
hanging
Joe, how
out
close
with,
am I to,
wait, who's the actor who
treating
plays
the
Mace Windu?
holocrons?
He also plays
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. Enjoy hanging out with the man from Snakes on a Plane.
Dylan, how close do I have my holocrons already?
1 second.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Hey Dylan, can I make Samuel L. Jackson say motherfucker in this?
I like how we're just referring to Mace Windu as Samuel L. Jackson at this point.
You
Just-
will never be able to get him to
Yeah,
curse.
fuck
He is
it.
the
Next time I see
most
Mace Windu, I'm gonna say,
insane
"Sup,
Jedi.
Sam?"
And what's up? Say, oh, sorry, you look like someone I remember.
Yeah, a Mr. Jackson, as it were. Nudge,
Yeah,
nudge,
he
nudge.
worked in the cinema industry. Have you heard of his exploits?
Yes. Yes, quite wondrous exploits they were. There was a time where he was fighting some snakes on a fucking plane. And then another time where he shot a man in the back of the head for a pineapple burger. Or whatever
And
the
don't
fuck
forget-
happened in that movie, I can't remember.
Don't forget when he controlled, well, was the intelligence leader of one of the world's strongest teams.
That too. Alright, moving on.
Dylan,
Yeah. So,
I want my
Brandon,
check.
you
Actually,
you go to the holocrons, and you see that none of them has been moved, but one has been tampered with.
I'm a beat a bitch. Let me check it.
As you go to check the holocron that has been tampered with, you find out sort of trace energies that remind you very faintly of your daughter.
Oh.
You see that it is the Sith holocron, one
Yep.
that has teachings and more research than any actionable knowledge.
Oh no.
So
Oh
theories,
no.
really.
Yes.
So I would like to state that I didn't do anything.
I like to state that I did
Dylan,
not lick the holocron.
I prefer licking. Yeah, no, that I'm gonna have to.
If I'm gonna
talk with
lick
her
any
about
holocron, it's
that.
gonna be these
Hey,
holocrons
Dylan,
right here. Fucking
when does
puzzles.
this date back to?
Closing your eyes, sensing the sort of energies in the force, you'd actually have to say it's just been a couple of hours. With you being gone for the majority of the day handling the terrorists, you would assume that your daughter saw it as a good chance to go and study on her own.
Oh no. This isn't good, right?
Can I tell what information she gazed at?
Oh my God, not old enough, Anthony.
Oh, okay.
I'll kill you.
No,
for that.
no,
Dude, did
no,
you just
no.
try
You'll
and
actually die
Oh
if
my
you touch my daughter in
god!
any way.
No, no, God,
No, that is not the question that he asked. No, you have no idea. It's not the question. The way I worded that came out wrong.
I
Oh,
will
I'm about
lynch
to
you.
say, what the fuck?
I was making a joke about her being on her period.
I'll
No.
kill you. I'll finish what my ancestors started. Oh my god.
Girl, I was literally making a joke about her being on her period. Chill, buddy.
You're
No,
about to get
anyway,
killed.
she's not old enough. Brandon, 10-mile radius. Huh?
What?
But go on, Dylan.
Um, what was the question that you? What did she look at? My mistake.
What information did she look at? Yes, I know the holocron can record that.
Surprisingly, on this specific holocron, they had parental teachings and a way to build a better bond between master and learner. She had left
That
it.
just sounds wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it
She had
really
left
does
it
sound
pulled up
wrong.
on the section about learning to gain your master's approval in various situations, as in doing better, achieving high scores, just all around being a much better student rather than person.
In the way of the Sith, Dylan?
No, this is just general advice that the researchers put down. This has nothing. It has a few obviously little hints and theories about channeling hatred into what you do, and that kind of thing.
Oh no, okay. That's what I was hoping not to hear. I'm gonna have to talk to her about that, Dylan.
You just see, okay. As you
Dylan,
take
channeling hatred into anything as a force sensitive is a dangerous thing.
oh, extremely dangerous, especially if you're a younger child who is extremely proficient.
Yes, and I'm gonna have to talk to her about that. And I'm gonna have to start that training very early, ain't I?
Oh, extremely.
Damn it. Oh, well, she gets the beast. She gets to start the training early. Well, it's gonna be 2 year time skip. Who gives a shit? Go on, Dylan, crank it.
Well,
Pull the lever, crunk.
You walk out of the
wrong
kind of
lever.
what's the word ship hangar bay, and you walk over to Induli, who is nowhere to be found.
Where do I sense that son of a bitch?
As you look around, you see him kind of. You don't see him, but you feel him on a ship that is starting to slowly depart. You do sense the gungan on it as well.
That motherfucker.
Oh no! This looks so wrong. We're
That
just having
Gungan will die
adventures, I
from this.
swear.
The Gungan will die by being lynched by his foreskin.
No, I'm gonna get killed. Oh well, it was a good run.
Uh,
Hey Dylan, would I if I was to leave this
Black Bond.
the
would leaving this at Mace Windu be good so he can give it to Anduli?
as you're thinking about that, you actually see a Sekatano come over. She kind of
Can my head just look towards her, like just like very non-enthusiastically look at her and be like, "Oh, it's her."
12 out of
if
10.
a Mandalorian could have sass in the way that he turned his head, is that what we're assuming here?
No, no, just like just like you couldn't tell if it was a robot or not.
You turn your head and you look down at her, and she kind of bows her head and says, "Mr. Kebert Verd, seems we've gotten off on the wrong foot. I'd like to apologize."
Can I be like, what? I tell her, what? No, I'm just confused.
You're just confused.
Yeah, I don't know what she did to piss me off.
She has a very confused look. She kind of tilts her head and says, "At the council room during the council vote, I voted against you, and I voted against you joining. But it seems that you've managed to sway more of the outstanding members."
Ah, I just think to myself, the very thing that I did not care for. I say,
The thing I didn't care about.
yeah, I'll just keep that to myself. I'll be like, oh, it's nothing. No, nothing to worry about.
Dylan,
Yes.
what time is it?
904.
902.
No. Looking at the kind of the way that the sun's setting, you were very good at telling time without actually looking at anything. You'd say it's probably maybe around 4 to 5 ish p.m.
Okay.
Local standard time.
No, the GMT time 2 miles to your west seems to be at 10. Knows all of the Coruscanti time zones. Brandon, as you just like, what do you say to her?
I tell her, ah, no, it was nothing to really be angry about. I sort of expected it.
She just kind of nods and hands you. She kind of rummages in a bag. This bag looks very familiar to you. It actually has Mandalorian markings on it. And now that you look closer, you see that her braces, as well as her kind of her headpiece that lays on her mantrals, are more Mandalorian in design.
Mm.
Party
Yeah, I
people.
knew that, but yeah, I'd be kind of scared if they welcomed me with open arms, and I'd be very scared.
They welcome you with open arms, and you wake up in the middle of the night, and they're just staring at you. No, 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 no. Go back to bed. Shh.
No, I'd be very scared because that would imply that they're okay with me, and that's not okay.
Anyway, she pulls a
That
piece.
that 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 means that means they changed, and that means I don't know about it.
She
So go
pulls
on.
a letter from her bag and hands it to you. It's addressed from Anduli.
Oh, is this about him leaving? I say.
You open it up, and it's just in big bold letters. Give the crons to her.
The fuck's
I
the.
just look and be like, he could have just spelled holocrons, but he said cron.
She shakes
That
her head
annoys me.
and kind of like leans in and whispers. To be honest, I don't think he was the smartest out of all the Padawan learners.
Mm-mm. I say, well, if his directions are to give it to you, then so be it. I'll hand them to her.
As you handle the, she bows and then sort of bids goodbye as she kind of wanders off to the communication area.
Hmm.
Molar.
Mm-hmm.
So Windu had departed, and you are now standing there, unsupervised, with the Zabrakian male who has two Coruscanti guards. My mistake. Two sentinels next to him and his sister.
Mhm.
It seems that the guards have not moved, and their orders were to honestly just follow them and make sure they don't do anything bad, as well as escort you around the temple if you see fit.
Can I ask the brother if he's okay?
You just want to ask them?
Yeah, I want to ask them both if they're okay.
You ask them if they're both okay, and the brother, who at this point is still like kind of teary eyed and not, like he's very emotionally distraught. He had no control over his actions, and he did not know. Well, he knew what he was doing, but he had no control to stop it. He kind of just looks over at you and says, "I've done horrible things. I know what I did, and I couldn't stop myself. I had no control.
So many
Do,
things.
do you think they'll take it easy on me?"
I tell him I believe Brandon will help him. He'll be fine. He'll be okay. I'll remind him that he didn't mean to do the evil thing. He didn't mean to do the evil things, correct?
No, he did not.
Zabrak?
Okay.
Zabrak is good. He was just under control.
I let him. I try to comfort him, make sure he knows that he didn't do anything bad, and Brandon's here to help him.
He just kind of nods and says, "I don't think they'll abandon me this time. They can't, right?"
Do I
No,
hear this?
no.
Most likely not.
Do I hear that, Dylan?
You do.
I'll just say no if I have anything to say about it.
Um, can I ask
Then
why?
I'll just be like, now, where is she?
I'm assuming you wander off to go find your daughter.
Yeah.
Where
I
the fuck
want
is
to
my
take a
kid?
look.
She's been digging through shit she's not supposed to have.
It's us. Who are guarding the brother and sister again?
Who are controlling them?
Yeah, I guess.
You do not know.
No. Not sorry. Like you said, there's two people next to them. That and
Oh,
one that would show me around. I forgot what they're called.
yes, the Sentinels.
Can I ask one to take me to the training room to just warm up a little bit?
He nods as he looks over to the other Sentinel and then at the two prisoners. I wouldn't say prisoners. One prisoner and one lost puppy of a girl. As they just kind of nod to each other. I don't think you would notice this.
Your mic,
As
Dylan.
oh,
Wait,
that better?
Yeah.
are the brother and sister coming with me?
Yes, it appears so. As the Sentinel leads you through the kind of long, windy hallway to the elevator, they take you all the way down and kind of move you out towards the training room area.
Oh, well, I can use my lightsaber in the training room, correct? So it isn't like a weird thing. But
Yes, you will be required to have it on non-lethal.
do I know how to turn my lightsaber on to non-lethal?
You do not. I'm assuming the Sentinel shows you, though.
I just really imagine, I'm like, okay, I can use my lightsaber in here, right? And they're like, yeah, just turn on non-lethal. I just look really quick. There's non-lethal.
Rolling their reactions, the only person who finds this extremely funny is the male prisoner, the male Zabraki.
Has he finally cracked a smile?
Yes.
I crack a smile too. So now without non-lethal, it's just a giant red bonking stick, correct? Not giant, red bonking stick, correct?
It is just yeah.
I have a giant red fly swatter. Fuck yeah!
Now, with your fighting style, the Catharians are very well known for using quick and very concise, dexterity like movements. Is there a specific style that you had in mind when it came to fighting that you might have wanted to use growing up,
Um,
specifically with your claws integrated to it, or
oh, like literally all the fighting styles I was thinking of was to like learn later on. Like, give me some time and I'll tell you. I need to Google.
alrighty?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, Kroll,
Yes.
you are in your ship. You do have a whole bunch of your. Hold on, what is it? You do have your cargo.
Okay. Hey, hold up. Before we did that, I'm assuming we went to like do the droid thing. Purchase the things. Yeah.
Yes. So you and Anduli do make your way down to the lower side of Coruscant. He does take you to floor 4000.
Okay.
It's a lower floor, but it is very well known for having rich and eccentric people.
Yes.
He takes you to a very well-known droid shop, and they have anything from companion droids to
Mm-hmm.
astromechs and
Mm-hmm.
even the pit droids that you were looking for.
Right. Okay. So I bought all the pit droids, and I'm gonna put in a special order for my little BD 3000. All right. So way I'm envisioning it, and I'm probably already told you, but let me just say it again for the stream. It's going to have repulsor lifts in the legs, and it's going to be fully programmed to be a translation droid. And also, it's going to have programming to be able to use a blaster, but not very well, just in case.
Okay.
So, like, basically, if it kneels down, the repulsor's going to open, and that's going to fucking like allow it to like levitate a couple feet off the ground, just in case it got to cross some rough terrain. You get the idea.
He really wants that Swiss Army knife.
Basically. But that's just for the protocol droid. The astromech droid's a whole different fucking deal. I'm gonna do that one.
Question: did you want the luxury droid, the modified one?
The BD 3000
No, the companionable droid.
companion
Question:
droid.
Is it gonna come with like chrome rims or something as well? Like,
It does not have wheels. What do you mean by companion? I'm confused.
The luxury droid. It's called the Betty Bot.
Oh, the medic. Oh no, that was a joke. I guess I could buy one, but no. I'm also gonna buy some health kits though while we're just wandering.
One second. So you said the protocol droid with modified legs
Yes.
and blaster protocol.
Yes.
What else was it?
Uh. Also 12. What do you mean about the droid?
Yes, the protocol droid.
Okay. Nothing else. That's basically it.
And then you wanted the 12 pit
Yeah,
droids.
12 pit droids in a nearly indestructible case. I could probably just buy one of those somewhere, maybe, or would I have to have it custom ordered?
No, you wouldn't need one. They do sell cases that are made out of tungsten.
Yeah, practically indestructible. It's gonna survive a ship crash. That's what I'm looking for.
A black box, so to say.
Yeah, basically.
You do have a minor confrontation while you are out and looking for your items.
Oh.
You get into a mild argument with the store shop owner who thought you were a homeless man
Oh, very
trying
nice.
to
Yes.
trying to steal an item.
Of course, because my armor puts off the edge of homelessness. Yes, of course. What was I trying to steal? What do you think I'm trying to steal?
He saw you looking at the protocol droids and thought you were going to just pick one up and run.
I'll be right back, Dylan. I'm just gonna get something quick to eat.
Yeah, no, that's not what's happening. I go up to him and I'm like, all right, so I want this modified, and I'll need 12 of these little fuckers.
And how many health kits were you thinking of?
I mean, how many could I feasibly carry? I guess.
On your person, they are more like the injectors that you see in Halo.
Yeah.
They come out to, I think it's around 300 credits a pop.
Okay. So let's see. Get a calculator out. I guess I'll buy like a whole case of them, whatever that would be.
Sorry, hold on.
Sorry.
I'm trying to dissect what Anthony just texted.
Never mind. I'll fix it. I'm
No,
sorry.
no. Yeah, no, you're fine. I'm just trying to. I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm retarded. You know this.
a case of the med kits would cost as a bulk order around 2,000 credits,
Okay,
as
so
it does come with I think it's 10.
okay, so it's 10 uses per med kit, or is that 10 in the crate?
It is, sorry, 10 med kits, 5 uses each.
Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. Okay, and the dumb series droid, so that's 450, 450, 450. Yeah, I'll just do math. Hold on. Control C. Let me just pop
10
this.
times 5 is 50, right?
Hold up, I'm doing it. So 450 times 12 equals 5,400. So that's how much that costs. So let's see. So 4.
Oh, Form 5 and Form 4?
Yeah. Like or
Wait, how much does the case cost?
I meant
The case is included in a bulk order.
Okay, got
did I
it.
spell form incorrectly?
No, Form 5. No, I get it. Form 5 is the Jim So.
All right. And then the modified protocol droid, whatever the price on that is. Modified brothel droid, as it were. Because that's what we're
Here,
doing.
I'll just,
Hello? Oh shit! Don't tell me that. Nope, it didn't.
This is the one I meant. The name of it. For 5.
I'm concerned why you mute.
Sorry about that.
Uh huh.
Something that went up with work, but we're good. So, you wanted,
I
what was the
just need
one?
to know the price of the protocol droid now. The modified protocol droid with the repulsors and the
Modified
legs.
protocol droid. And just to be safe, you did want the R3.
Yes, I'm going to also get the R3, but I'm assuming I probably should have gotten that at the Jedi Temple, huh?
Actually, it will be cheaper outside of the Jedi Temple, as the temple uses nothing but like actually decent quality materials.
Okay, but like, what the fuck? How the fuck did they get an R3? Okay, whatever. I'll buy it. Alright, so
Chicken
price of an R3.
is with full modifications would be 10k.
Yeah, full mods, obviously, so minus 10,000.
Wait, damn, does this mean I could get a droid?
You could.
You have like 3 million credits.
Yeah, you could. If you wanted
Can
to.
I get a droid with 8 arms that looks like an octopus?
Those exist, but they're
Can
primarily
I just give
used.
him lightsabers and turn them into a Beyblade?
No, well, unpractical. I don't think the temple would let you actually do that.
Just for fun, not for combat reasons.
Anyway. Oh, yes, totally not for combat reasons. Anyway, alright, so now I just need the price on the protocol droid. What is that? I think the BD 3000 is usually like 25,000 credits, 35. But I'm buying a used one, and then I'm having it
So
modified.
that is true. So you wanted the used one, so that would probably take it down to around 9. No, that'd be around 8,000 credits.
8,000 credits, and then I'm having it modified. So what's the price on all that? Because I know repulsors
So
can't be cheap.
being used, and then with that would bring it around like maybe 85 to 9,000. We'll go with 80. We'll go with 9,000 credits.
So minus 9,000 credits for repulsors? Really? They're that cheap?
Yes. Wait, are you buying them secondhand, or you?
I was gonna buy like brand new shit for like its upgrades and shit.
Oh, okay. So that would probably just it would be 10,000 on the dot then. Still,
Okay, minus 10k. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. All right. So, So I'm having all that done. That brings my total current amount of money. Okay. So, what else do I want? Do I want anything else? Oh, buy a bunch of shotgun shells.
Oh yes, you're. I am assuming you contact a collector.
Yes, I'm going to look for anyone who's willing to sell me a shit ton of these fucking shells.
I didn't know he was doing drugs already while I was gone. Damn it, Pewterton.
I said shells. What the fuck do you
How
think I'm talking
many?
about?
How many will you be looking for? Would you want to just buy like whole stock? You could
As many
probably
as I can
spend.
fucking get my hands on. That's all I want.
All right, so let me make a couple of rolls real fast. A 1d100 and a d20. Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you managed to find a collector who not only is willing to sell them to you, but he is willing to sell you a full 2,000 shells for
Oh!
only 8,100 credits.
I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take that.
Alrighty,
I'll take all that.
that would give you what 2,011 credits?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shells,
2011
I mean,
shells.
and it'd be for
I'm gonna.
8,100.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be carrying on my person 100 shells at a time.
I'm assuming you pick up something like a bandolier.
Yeah. Yeah. That works. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking shells. I'm never running out of shells, baby.
You say that until somehow you lose all the shells.
Yeah.
The
Ship
fucking
crash.
Gungan.
Yeah. I could very much
No,
gun.
Wait, how does
No.
he have 4 stays?
All right.
I forget
Beyond
this.
that, I guess. You know what? What's the valuable materials in Star Wars? Because I could just like buy some golden bricks or some shit.
Electron. Cardosis.
Not only
Few
that,
others.
Beskar.
Okay, I'll buy some fucking Beskar, I guess. I'll just have it stored away in my ship hidden somewhere in case shit goes
So,
down.
Dylan, how long do you think it takes for my character to roll so he doesn't kill him?
Hello?
Sorry, my Discord.
Hello?
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, Dylan, what's the
Uh,
actual price of pure... Is there any actual real pure Beskar on the market, Dylan?
there would be, but it's from less notable sources.
Illegal.
Alright, well in that case, I guess I'm not buying Beskar. That's fine, I don't care. I'll buy
Oh,
whatever's
Dylan,
whatever's
if they're
valuable
illegal,
that I
I
can
can
get
kill 'em.
easily. I'll buy like
Yeah.
1,000,000 credits worth of whatever materials valuable that I can get easily.
Anthony, what do you mean by planet?
I didn't mean planet.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I meant planet. What did you mean by what you sent me?
Never mind. It's fine. I didn't.
Oh no, I got you. I got you. Hold up, I'm retarded.
Anyway.
I didn't have it written down all the way, so it was just more of a word of mouth thing.
Oh. Okay, yeah, sweet.
Alright.
I can come up with some shit on top of my head too. Hold up.
Anyway. So I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? I think I'll just buy, like, bring myself down to 1,000,000 credits, or 4,000,000 credits of... Okay, yeah, got it. Alright, I'm gonna buy 715,500 credits worth of whatever valuable material there is. And I'm gonna hide that away on the ship.
Coruscant, that would be...
That's an economy of trillion, Dylan.
Hold on.
I'm assuming gold and silver probably don't have a lot of value in Star Wars, do they?
No, they do.
They do?
Electrum is extremely valuable in Star Wars.
Well, yeah, but Electrum is an alloy of gold and silver, just like gold and silver on their own probably isn't
No,
that
it's
valuable,
gold.
right?
It's just by a different name.
What do you mean? No, Electrum is a natural alloy of gold and silver, isn't it? Hold up.
So, like,
No.
the most expensive thing Coruscant has is tourism. It's a bureaucratical capital. It's kind of like how we have DC. DC's main income isn't just political. It's tourism and taxes.
Oh, okay.
So if you want, you could buy like a hotel building or like a nightclub.
I mean, that would be nice, passive income, but I don't know.
Can I become a shady realtor?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll buy an apartment block. That'll do.
You want to buy an apartment? Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll buy it a block of apartments of like 12
I
apartments.
want off my fucking rent, motherfucker.
Also, I was right. Yeah, Electrum is a naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver with trace amounts of copper and other metals. The color ranges from pale to bright yellow, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, moving on. All right, so I'm buying like a block of apartments. 12 apartments. A whole
I do
floor
have
of
a question
apartments.
because this is very important. I'm going to list floors with a generalized description.
Okay.
Floor 3,900, which has apartment blocks open and available. They're not blocks, they're buildings. They're about 100 buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper than you would think, but it's a very bad neighborhood.
Right.
Then you have floor 4,000, which happens to be a very well-known floor. You've been there. It's actually very beautiful.
Yeah.
A lot more, well, what's the word? Nicer neighborhoods, but the building itself comes out to just about what you have.
Hmm.
Then you have floor 4009. Beautiful. It's more of a traditional kind of like vibrant area. It's a lot of flowers, cherry blossom trees. Think of it like a traditional Japanese setting, like a
Right.
samurai era.
Yeah.
I forget which quote unquote.
Be a weeb. Do it.
Huh?
What's the price of it, I guess?
The price of an entire apartment building. There are 50 floors.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's already been furnished. You're buying as is. I am telling you, there are no problems with this building. Just built. Everything's updated, up to code. No issues. And it's just the realtors didn't built it up, realized that they didn't want to do realty, and decided to sell it.
Right.
It would come out to 2.3 million, which this is, in my opinion, the best option for your character.
It really
area.
is. All right. Secondary point. What would a diner cost me?
What would what?
A diner.
Three bowl sacks. 2 first children.
And maybe a Rumpelstiltskin.
Jesus Christ.
And your anal virginity.
Okay. Can we stop? Just what would a diner cost me?
He is other Brandon.
Yes,
he is streaming on Twitch.
Yes,
Who's
his
streaming?
Me.
Fugitive.
Oh,
We've been over this.
I've almost got it. I've already broke TOS once. Don't do it.
what's your
Anywho,
Twitch?
what would a diner cost?
His
Your
name.
Twitch.
a diner. The only diner on floor 4009 that's available is something called Bindu's Restaurant.
What's your Twitch?
It's his name.
I don't care where the diner is. Just where is it? Like, it doesn't matter. What's the price?
The price for it would be 1.5 million credits. The owner does want to retire, but he will still work there as a part-time employee, managing if you buy out at full price.
Bro, I never realized your name was
Yeah,
pewterstone.
you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna hold on to my money for now. I'll think about it.
Buy the apartment complex. Do it.
Ugh. You're tempting me. I don't like that. No, I'm good. I'm gonna hold on to my money for now. I'm gonna think about it, and then I'll get back to you.
You guys are doing D&D.
Anyway, we're moving on.
Bro, your character's 8'5".
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
50 floor. I'm just gonna write these options down in your sheet.
All right.
Can I get access to the sheet?
Please don't give him access to the sheet. I get the feeling I'm gonna come back. It's gonna be like, fucking bought this, bought that, they paid for this, gave this man money.
I love how you think I'm actually gonna play the game and not just write the N-word everywhere. Neighbor, that is, neighbor. That N-word, neighbor.
What about Ninja?
Yeah! Yeah, sure. You don't
I
have
got you.
follower alerts?
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna buy the restaurant. I don't care. I'm good. I've decided.
Or 1.5 mil.
I'm so yeah. That I'm sorry. I probably should have fucking.
Hey, Dylan, I have a question.
Yes.
Are Dunkin's known for their cuisine?
No,
No, they are not. They most certainly are not. But it's not about what
No,
I want to eat. It's about what the people want to eat.
they're actually known for their broken English, broken
Fuck you.
basic.
So, I gotta tell you guys something real quick.
All right, so that's minus 1.5.
Listen,
Yeah.
guys. Listen, real quick. Just gotta tell you something special, alright? You guys are...
Hey Dylan, if you really want to get under his skin, what was it? What's the new game he's been playing over and over, Dylan?
What
I don't
game?
remember.
It's the one that came out, the one that he's really liked, the one that basically Skyrim, Dylan.
Oh, Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield.
All right, there we go. I've
Just
spent
send
money.
him something to ruin it. It'll ruin his.
All right, now we're leaving the planet.
No, I can't remember where I was gonna go with that. I'm ruined now. Thanks to you, Dylan.
Alrighty. So you straight down walk into Bindu's restaurant with Anduli, put in more or less cash, 1.5 million credits down,
Yep.
and the dude does not even ask questions. He just hands you the deed and has you sign.
All right, and I signed that deed, and I'm gonna keep him on as a consultant, and I'm gonna ask him to hire some people to fucking do the restaurant. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm also gonna give him some extra money, like maybe, I don't know, fucking 200,000 credits more, and then I'm gonna have.
I know you can hear me.
Anyway,
I
I'm
know
gonna
you
give him
can.
200,000 credits more, and then I'm gonna fucking tell him, pimp this place out with security out the wind wang. I'm talking turrets, the whole 9 yards, and then I'm out.
I would like to report Pewter to the IRS.
IRS can't do shit. You hear Brent? Oh yeah.
Well, actually, when you really think about it, we're in space, so they can do.
There
shit.
is no space IRS. I'm free to do whatever I damn well want with my money.
You have
Dude,
something
why
called
become
the
the IRS?
Coruscant. You have something called the Coruscant Public Transit Service. The CP. I forget the acronym. Public Transport. CPS. Anyway, they are your IRS.
I would like to call the IRS on him for these suspicious purchases. I think he's stolen my credits.
I have stolen shit. You can't prove anything. I'm out. I'm off the planet. You can't do anything. Let's go.
Technically, I
I
can
can hunt down,
actually.
boy.
I'm just not going to.
Alrighty. So, with that, Pewter, with you heading off planet, we never actually confirmed which planet you would be heading to.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. Which one's the furthest out? I think it's Helska 4, so let's head to Helska 4.
I feel like him and Anduli are.
Adventure! Play!
Oh no, they're fine.
This is going to go so well until we die. But it's going to go
Oh no,
great up
you may
until
die.
that
I know
point.
he won't. He'll probably call them, coming to me and be like, help us. I'm like, damn you.
So, Helska would be the only mapped planet on the Outer Rim that you have access to.
Yep.
Other than, yeah, no, you actually, Brandon's the only one that's discovered the other planets. Alrighty.
Wait, I don't know where the fuck Tatooine and Mon Calamari are?
No,
you do.
you know where they're at.
Okay.
No,
He's talking about other planets.
What?
I'm talking
They're-
about, so, Helska 4 literally borders something called Outer Rim territories or new territories, recently discovered planets that have been integrated.
Oh, okay.
There are 5 planets literally around Helska that you don't have access to,
Got it.
which would be the Gree planet. You don't have access to Essation. You don't have Mortis. You don't have
Okay, got it.
Zeta
Well, that's
09.
fine. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Zeta Zero. You don't have Rabia. Or you don't have Falconhead.
Off into space.
All right. So you head out to you both of you hype on blah 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 blah. You both hop onto the only hyperspace lane that actually can take you out there, which is the if I'm not mistaken, Hydean Way. Yep.
And that's where we leave off my adventure. We let the other people handle it from here for now.
Yep, you guys hop onto the Coruscanti hyperlane, go past Alaskan, all of that, and you are on your way.
Yeah.
If you would like, I don't know if you want to do it, would you roll me a D100?
Someone's dead.
I'm gonna die.
Someone's gonna get raped by a big
What's
black
35 get me?
35 gets you 6 encounters.
Yeah!
How many counters does he get, Dylan?
6.
Oh, nice. So he gets 6 sessions. Nice.
No, I'm gonna do probably 2 or 3 per session.
I know
Unless you want me to make them full-length sessions.
No, I'm good. That sounds like
I take the full
AIDS,
length.
and I'll never get them done before it's time because I still got to deliver to the other planets. No.
Does so many side quests before he gets to Helska that he forgets about Helska.
Yep. And I'm there. I'm at the system. I'm like, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
I do the full length sessions. I want to see. I would want to see how long I could speed run that shit.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
He would be pretty fast. Alrighty. So that would end your sort of branched timeline from here.
Yes.
Obviously, we will bring it back. This is where I will finish yours and Anthony's, Brandon, tonight. But I will say, once we are done with your 2 sessions, there will be a time skip from the time that Kroll is off on his journey to the time he gets back, which will probably be a couple of months.
Yep.
I'm assuming that for me there will be sessions during
Yes,
the time
and
skip.
for Anthony as well. And there will be some joint sessions for you two. There'll probably be 2 or 3 sessions in total, whereas Pewterstone will get the majority of the sessions due to the multitude of encounters.
Yes.
Just watch fucking Peter come back all fucking busted up.
Oh my god, I barely survived, but I did
And
it.
then
I'm
you're
ready
like-
to join the Jedi Order. Give a
You're
big
like
smile. One of my
Six
teeth
times
pops
more
out.
fucking boss.
Hey Dylan,
Comes
can I
back
just
and Order 66 has happened.
can I look at it and be like, amateur.
Fucking smile. 2 teeth fall out. Fucking my finger falls off.
I wanted to see Mace Windu's reaction to my lightsaber, if he was going to have one or not.
So, inside of the training room, Anthony, you do notice that everyone is staring at you. The Sentinels are kind of tense as you ignite your saber on stun mode, and you have kind of like flying droids roaming around.
It's a non-stop.
Let's see. So you said you wanted to learn more of a Shin and Dijim So style.
I believe so. Yeah, I wanted. I was saying I like Form
back.
4 or the Shin of Form 5 would go with my character, possibly. Here, I'll put that one's name. This was Form 4, I believe. I think that one was more of an acrobatic style.
Form
But I assume I won't be able to use that form because
Oh, Ataru. So do you want to use kind of like a both, a mix of Jimso and Ataru?
yeah, it's kind of just like fully just guessing on what I'm doing. Just fuck it.
That is a good combination for offense, Dylan.
You guys have met my character. He don't have much defense.
Your strength can be your defense, believe it or not.
What he said. I'm assuming I won't be good at Form 4 just because it requires the Force.
It is acrobatics heavy.
Yeah,
And force
acrobatics and
defensive, so
aggressive.
yeah. You would most likely want to stick with Gemstone.
One second. Alright, so here we are. So it was the Jimso, and you said you wanted to do Ataru?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. Okay, wait. I think Ataru and Shin, I think?
Well, the Jimso and Shien are the same thing.
Oh, I did it now. It was that one and this one.
Way the Career Dragon. So what is this? Yeah, okay, so more depth at blade to blade combat. But sorry, blocking blaster bolts, whereas Jimso was specifically used for lightsaber combat.
That was Form 5 that I said I would maybe want to.
Yeah, and then Ataru is Yoda's form.
So you're just saying I'm just Yoda but 6'2" and a cat. Got
Well, using both of these, you would be kind of like if Yoda and Kit Fisto had a son.
it. Oh, cool.
And I would be what Dooku and Anakin would be if they had a son.
I don't like that idea no more.
Ataru was very,
Really, dog?
very.
Really? My dog just fucking farted and it really stinks.
Ataru is very, very aggressive, as well as it relies on.
Constant movement.
Yeah, you can't be standing still, and you have to constantly be moving. Now, if you were to utilize Ataru with your claw, and using your saber, it
There are no
would lead.
dogs in Star Wars.
I meant claw, not dog.
Wait, Dylan, can I get a dog in Star Wars?
No.
No.
But Anthony, essentially difference between the two is that Taro use constant movement in a multi-directional way to attack your opponent. Essentially, you attack from the front, you can attack from their right, their
Easy.
behind them. Even when you're
Easy.
mid-air, you can always take a swipe at them. Whereas Gemso, it's constantly moving forward. The moment you move backwards is the moment you die.
So for my martial arts brain, Dylan, so basically, the first one's like very karate type style, and the other one's just like Muay Thai, walk forward and die.
In a sense, yes.
Except the thing is with a Gemso is that you have to rely on
So
Well,
think
but
of
it's fucking like the other ones is like Tyson, walk forward and kill him.
no. So think of Form 5 as, let's go with MMA, right? In MMA, you have two types of fighters. You have strikers and grapplers.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, categorize. If you were to categorize them, someone who's good at striking or someone who's good at ground work and grappling. So that's the Jimso, which is your striking, your saber to saber. And you have Xian, which is kind of like your groundwork, your blaster, your deflecting attack slash blocking blaster.
It's also reverse grip too.
Yes, we don't talk about that one though. Um, you have two subcategories of Form 5. So it's not just one, it's two. It's blaster work as well as parrying and attacking.
Sweet.
So would you like to just go like practice a rudimentary version of it?
Yeah. Like again, I'm assuming my character's like never had a master or nothing like that, so I'm just guessing in my head. I'm just like going with what he feels is kind of somewhat natural.
I would say go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
But Anthony, if you do join my class, I'll be teaching my students how to fight against like Sith lightsaber styles, as well as how to perform them. Both only with
So
great
D20.
discipline.
Yep.
Without anything plus, correct?
No, with your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so that's a 19.
14? Oh, 19. 19.
5
Okay.
plus 14.
So, actually, surprisingly, you do pretty decently, even though you've not had a formal master. The Sentinels are actually really impressed with how you handle the blade. And you also see the Zabrakian. Where's his name? I'll remember it eventually. See the Zabrakian Kildan kind of look at you with wide eyes. As you finish with the like sort of quick set and you manage to strike down one of the flying kind of drones, he kind of looks up at you and says, "That was actually awesome. Like, are you a Jedi yourself?" As he just kind of stares at your red blade.
I just immediately start
Oh, this
laughing.
poor naive
Fuck,
motherfucker.
no, I'm
Right,
not.
I'm totally a Jedi.
Like, I just start laughing at him and go like, "Nah, I suck, bro."
He's just like, but you could probably take me in a fight.
Uh-huh.
I just say I've taken a lot of people in fights.
I've taken a lot of people just a sentinel in a fight, right?
I kind of want to try them. Like, I've killed a lot of people, but I think you would be hard.
Oh my! Do you want to say that?
Oh,
No, but I kind of do at the same time.
You won't die. You'll just get very varying degrees of
Oh,
response.
no. This is not going to end well.
I'll just say you'll be able to kill me one day, probably.
Someone's going to end up dead from all this.
As you say that, the sentinels just kind of look at each other, and one speaks up, and he's like, what do you mean by that?" As he says this, you see Mace Windu kind of stroll into the chamber.
I feel like a liquor,
As he strolls in, he looks at the Zabrakian in cuffs and tells him that it's time. The council waits for you.
Oh.
Communication. You leave in the Hall of Knighthood. You went to the meditation. Kara was not at the meditation balcony. She was actually in the Reconciliation Council at that point. But I will tell you,
I feel like I'm gonna find a small Sith child just running around trying to kill people.
She is not a Sith. I'm gonna make sure that does not happen.
Oh,
She's actually,
but
she's actually disposed to a. She was supposed to become a Sith, and Brandon didn't like take her from the planet, which is not what I actually had in mind. She would have become a reoccurring Sith character in the future.
If I had left her there, you mean?
Yes.
Can I adopt a child?
Oh, yeah, because a child needs to see your daily escapades.
I feel like the council would make a rule that bars you from that.
If I go to therapy?
Maybe.
Hey, Dylan, how about my therapy?
We don't talk about your therapy. Your therapy is here. Take this blade. Oh, you don't know how to fight? Don't worry, I'll teach you.
It works.
It works for
It
some people.
does.
For
Kind
others,
of
it makes
oddly.
them worse.
No, it works.
Anyway, so Mace Windu kind of nods at you, Molar, as you tell him that it'll be okay. He kind of insinuates that it will be, without saying anything. As he walks out of the room with Windu, the Zabrakian turns to look at you and he says, "Watch my sister until I'm back, please. And if I'm not back, make sure you take care of her for me."
I'll die for her. Yeah. I tell him something somewhat close to that. I promise.
He looks at you and like, just don't die.
I'll
Hey,
try
dude,
not.
why do I get the feeling that these two are going to be bros by the when this type skit ends,
Sadly, they
Dylan?
are.
Bro, like we're two kinds of brown, baby. He's gonna blow shit up. I'm gonna be illegally going places.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say stuffing your filling in donuts.
No, but I'm gonna marry his sister. So we are gonna be brothers.
I mean, Dylan. Let's be fair here. That is some dedication for him. Like,
That's
Yeah.
true. So actually, this brings us to a very important point. With would you go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your force modifier, Anthony?
Could I ask one more thing? I assume I would be more. That is a 24.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at something else.
I assume I would be more proficient in my Warhammer than my lightsaber, correct?
Uh-huh.
Could I try to impress, like not like try, but like just use my Warhammer and see if I impress the Sentinels with it?
Ooh, Warhammer combat. That's gonna impress the people who wield Jedi and lightsabers on a daily basis.
You rolled a 24, right?
Yes, combined. I think.
DC was 18.
Yeah.
Mace Windu, using his ability to kind of like peer into you for a second, didn't unlock something, but you
did he scrape the rust or mud off, Dylan?
he kind of assume this is soaking something in Coke.
Cocaine or Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
Depends on your
Coca-Cola.
flavor of the month.
I'm Hispanic. I had to call. I had to make sure.
Yeah, but you're not
So,
that definition of brown, though.
so
Some
he
of us are
doing
still
this. You're standing there. You said you want to pull your warhammer out.
Mhm.
Grabbing your warhammer. For some reason, your tips of your fingers feel a little tingly. You look down and you know that you didn't get any like injuries on them. They weren't cut off or blown up or anything. You kind of stare at them and focus on that sensation for a couple of seconds. At this point, you can hear the sister, as well as the sentinels, kind of get closer to you talking. Their voices sound muffled as your surroundings kind of blur, and the only thing that you can really see or focus on is your warhammer.
Am I a suicide bomber?
Possibly.
Looking at this hammer, you start to hear sort of whispers, and it's in a language you don't understand. It's nothing like a Sith
Can I
language.
sense this
Oh
is like
no, he's been
bad, like
touched by the
evil
will.
whispers, or if it's like doing great whispers?
These are the whispers of murder everybody. Destroy them all.
Hey, Dylan, is it what I think it is?
It's absolutely what you think it is, because I
DM me
know.
what you think it is because I have two things here that
I'm gonna kill everyone on accident.
so Brandon, you are actually correct in your assessment.
Oh, Mace Windu's fine. He'll beat him up.
Wait, what? I don't want to like turn evil.
Oh no, that's
No
even
ch-
worse.
Anthony,
Wait,
the only
did Pewterstone get it right?
I
Damn
DM'd
it,
it. Well,
Windu! You just had to molest my force
Anyway,
mind.
before we continue, this is why I broke out laughing at. Anyway, continue.
Dylan, it's Mace Windu, Dylan. He'll be fine.
well, Windu is no longer there.
Oh no.
He left.
Everybody gonna die.
No, I promise.
Wait, Dylan, are the Sentinels there?
Yes.
Oh, they're gonna defeat him. They can do it, Dylan.
So, Anthony,
Uh-huh.
your vision starts to go blurry. For some reason, you feel like this warmth in your heart. You see visions of your families and your friends, the ones that you were with while working as a slave for the Huts.
Mm-hmm.
And your visions kind of flash red as it cuts back to you standing on the ship that was leaving the plantation. More freedom fighters that came to save you as you watch your friends and family get gunned down.
Are
You
you having
feel
Rambo Nom flashbacks?
you get this overwhelming sense of rage, sort of deep down into your heart. As you look up, you can see all of the training dummies, all of the, things that you, in your mind, instinctively deem as a threat. You ignore the sister, you ignore the sentinels as you kind of just slowly walk out. You feel your body move on its own. You have no control over it. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Do I advance? I don't have it.
I should have brought him with me. I should have fucking brought him. I should be like, hey Mola, you want to go on an adventure?
Gets back 3 months later, Molar is in a cell.
Oh,
So
God.
D20 plus my wisdom modifier? Or no?
Yeah, just D20 plus your wisdom.
Oh, please roll high. Oh dear God, please.
Oh, nice. 16 plus 14.
Okay, that's not bad.
30.
That's a 30.
Yep.
DC was a 25. You pass.
Okay. You cool. Everything's good.
I don't
Everything's
kill
good.
everyone, I assume. Or attempt to kill everyone. Right?
1 second.
Just want to make sure. Hey, dog. Hey,
I'm back, Dylan. Who did he kill?
He
No
killed
one.
no one.
I-
He made.
I luckily, passed the wisdom saving throw by 5.
Let me go ahead and add this to your sheet.
But yeah, no, Anthony, that's what I was thinking all along with the force ability you would get.
Yep, no, I was gonna guess that too, Loki.
So,
I mean, guess
with-
what? I can help you control that.
Wait, hang on. So, okay.
So you can activate this ability only once per day or once per short rest, and you do have to pass a 25 DC Wisdom.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
Does it not activate,
that
or do I
too
just
much.
control and
If
attack
you
everything?
fail, you don't just attack your enemies; you attack your allies.
Hey, at least
And-
at least I'm with them so that I won't hurt them. They're fine.
The best people to train you in controlling that would have to be either me or Mace Windu.
As Anthony, as you stand there, your world kind of tunneling, you see this kind of flying bot fly towards you. You don't have control over your body. So you watch as your character, as Molar, raises his warhammer, and as this sort of training droid gets just maybe 10 feet from you, you swing as hard as you can. You smash this droid down the center as you slam it into the floor and crack underneath the floor that you hit. And these cracks sprawl for a good 12 to 13 feet. As you raise your warhammer, the training droid comes dashing towards you as it switches from training protocol to
Oh my god,
uh,
defend the place protocol.
To kill.
no, it
Detain.
switches to a detaining mode. It has a module that knows when somebody is going too far and it has deemed you a threat.
Can I roll to hit it with a Hadoken?
I'll allow it. I will say that your character would probably do something charging him like this. Go ahead and roll your strength.
So D20 plus strength.
Yep.
That is a 20.
That's a
One.
nat 1.
That you do not pass. DC was a 30.
The Hadoken fails.
As
Force ability. It's
You-
bad that it's this force ability, which cannot be controlled by him or anyone else.
Damn, now I'm
As-
gonna embarrass myself in front of the girl.
as you take position, you just drop your hammer as it cracks the floor as it drops. The sentinels, as the girl kind of sort of walks out, like, and puts her hand on your arm as this droid comes running, the sentinels pull her back and say, "Stop! It's a force ability. He's not in his right mind." As they activate their stun pikes, and they point them at you and say, "Molar, are you in there, buddy? Can you hear us?" As you can hear them, you can't respond. This protocol droid comes dashing toward, not protocol, my mistake, training droid comes dashing towards you at full speed. You have your hand sort of down at your side, and your fingertips start to feel tingly again. Assume that you're standing inside, like, your head. You can see your memories, kind of like a mindscape, like before. See your memories, your visions. You look down at your hands, and you see kind of like a little bluish white aura come from them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a great urge to kind of reach out and extend your hands in this space. Do you do it?
Meanwhile, in hyperspace,
Fuck it, I do it. Why not? The droids are strong. They can stop me.
maybe.
There's
meanwhile,
like
in
three sentinels in
hyperspace,
this room. I will not kill everyone.
yeah. Meanwhile, in hyperspace, I get the sickest feeling something bad is happening. Oh well.
Meanwhile, in hyperspace, he realizes he left his shotgun shells where he bought them.
There's too
Counting
many
them.
shotgun shells.
Swimming in them like Scrooge McDuck.
I'm busy swimming in shotgun shells.
And then he's like, "Oh shit, someone's about to die."
Okay, moving on.
Alright, as this training droid comes dashing towards you, you, in your mind, stick your hands out like this urge is telling you. You see your character, you see your body, stick his hands out, and a sort of condensed air goes rushing out as it hits the droid and sends it flying. Maybe a solid 10, 13 feet back. As it hits the wall, it drops to the ground on its knees. Its yellow eyes look up at you as it flashes to red and says, "Safety protocol, disengage."
It all makes Windu's fault. Goddamn it! You just had to molest me.
Why are we blaming Miss? Wait, what?
It's his way of coping, don't worry.
That's a fucking huge amount of copium that you're huffing right there, buddy.
You feel an enormous electric shock come from the back of your head.
Oh no, he just force lightninged.
No.
As your knees buckle underneath the shock, you kind of regain consciousness for a second as you turn and look back and you see a sentinel with this pike that was at the back of your head. He kneels down and puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Molar, you gotta snap out of it. We've seen this ability before, but we can't help you if you don't let us."
Am I snapping out of it?
You are not. You see kind of like this door in your mind. It's a few feet out from in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You assume that this is the door to try and regain your consciousness.
Is it though?
You go through it.
A part of me wants to. Part of me is worried it's going to lead to me killing someone.
It won't.
Sure,
I don't
we'll
think.
go through it.
Maybe.
Of course, after I say sure, you're like, I don't think.
As you go to open the door, you see that it's locked. Would you like to try a strength check?
I'm worried it's actually like a fucking hallucination. I just break some dude's fucking arm. Sure, strength check. Something else gonna kill me. That's 35.
You passed. As you pull this door, like sort of you step back and you slam your shoulder into it, you step in and you can feel yourself fall.
Mola right now.
You know, one day I'm gonna open one of these doors in my head and it's gonna be the correct door to open.
You can feel the falling sensation below your feet, and as you open your eyes, you're back in your body, on the ground, on your knees. Your body feels heavy, your muscles are aching, and you have this enormous migraine in the back of your head. You're breathing heavy, you can't get a control of your breath, and it feels like your heart's going to
So-
pop out of your chest.
Am I covered in blood?
You are not.
But you have a
You look back.
shotgun now.
You look back, and you see that the sentinel that shocked you is administering sort of like a first aid patch. The sister is next to you. She has your hand in her hand, with her other hand kind of on your forehead, feeling if you're warm or not. While the other sentinel is calling what you would presume is Mace Windu.
Can I start apologizing profusely?
Oh my god, I'm so...
I'm so sorry. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
The sentinel that
Do I see him getting this code?
at this point the council session has started. Brandon, I'm probably going to do that on a separate session with you, since that alone will take a full length.
Motherfucker.
Hey, at least you get to find your daughter and beat the absolute crap out of her.
I'm
Your
not
little
doing that.
ass.
Also, what day would you want to do it, Dylan?
Should be good for tomorrow.
So Monday then?
Yeah, if you're free.
I get off at 7.
Okay. But for you, Anthony, the sentinel behind you looks at you and says, "I don't think I've seen that ability since I was a learner. The
How does
last
it-
one to do that was what's his name? He was a master. He sadly passed away a few years ago."
Wait, Qui-Gon had, like, Force Rage?
No, not Qui-Gon.
Oh.
Like, are you actually blinking, or are we supposed to like start guessing?
No, that is the character's way of doing. Like, no, like he doesn't know. He just knows that someone there did.
I was about to say you're leaving me on one damn hell of a cliffhanger.
He looks at you and sort of lays you down on your back and tells you, "Here, drink this," as he hands you sort of a pouch with the blue liquid in it. He says,
I
"This is what
to
the
make sure
master
any
used to
poison
drink."
Is that back to tank liquid?
No, it's kind of like a protein mix.
Oh, it's an energy drink. Alright, cool.
So it don't smell like poison.
No, it does not.
Dude, they're not gonna try... They're Jedi. They don't do that.
That you know of, sir.
Fair
I
enough.
drink.
Alright. Anyway, you kind of just... Did you take a sip of it?
Yes.
You take a long sip of it, and you almost feel better instantly. The Sentinel says the protein pouches used to help this master. He'd carry a whole bag of them with him. I think they... what did they call this ability? It was rage something. You tap into some of your more darker areas. you gain almost tenfold strength. Your abilities and your force powers go up by like 5 times. It's a miracle you managed to get out of that unharmed. I didn't
Kind of
know you
sorry
knew
again,
how to
dude.
utilize.
Wait, that's not you
Hmm?
fooling me at all. I
I'm gonna
don't.
tell him sorry again.
He looks at you and says, "No, it's fine. We deal with this every day. We didn't know you knew how to utilize the force. It was said on the report that you didn't understand it."
How does it respond like that?
You don't need to understand something to use it. That's what guns are for.
I just remembered all my fucking issues, and the next thing I know, I'm waking up getting shocked and shit.
Hmm.
I'm getting non-flashbacks, and I got a taser in my neck.
Welcome back to Nom, bitches. I know how
Oh
I
my god,
felt
they're in
seeing
the
that
trees as you're standing
DC-17.
in an empty room.
You just hear me just literally just hear my character start speaking Vietnamese.
Hey Dylan,
Yeah.
I'm assuming with the meeting, I'm not only going to be talking to about these Zabrak or something else.
Hold on.
Hmm.
Sorry, a whole bunch of stuff.
I said we could burn the
Hmm.
Jedi Temple down and collect the insurance. No, just me. All right.
Yeah, just you. But
Yeah, I was kidding anyway.
hmm. Is what else is going to be present? Assuming the rewards you're doing.
They're going to be talking about the Zabrakian, the relationship clause,
Oh, they're probably going to bring in the
as
whole.
well as
They're going to bring in the whole relationship clause.
well, they want to add addendums to it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Hey Dylan, I got a question.
Yes.
This is kind of not a really question. Would the Jedi Council, or just would they eventually give me my another lightsaber, like my
You could
own?
make one yourself, yes, if you requested it.
He would have to go with the Padawans though, Dylan, or the younglings. You got to remember, Anakin had to do that too.
Yeah, you will have to train, but you will be able to go with the Padawans, yeah.
Actually, when Anakin went to
So
get
are you
his
telling me this like 32-year-old like fucking giant cat person just go into a room with a bunch of 10-year-olds?
I mean, if it makes you feel any better,
This probably isn't the best.
When Anakin went to get his newest lightsaber,
This
he had to
isn't the
do it
best idea. I
with a
don't. I
bunch
don't
of
think we
younglings
should
too.
do this.
Oh no, they'll send someone capable.
This is not going to end well. There are going to be dead children.
Dylan, doesn't usually the Grand Master come with them?
Yes, the Grandmaster does accompany. Yes, Windu will accompany everybody. That is his job.
There are going to
But
be
he can
dead
usually,
children.
but he can bring in a system.
Yeah, he could have someone else do it. Usually it's been Plo Koon filling in ever since Yoda's death.
So hang on, how did I go into Force Rage again? Didn't like Windu like look at my mind and it made
It
me
could be
feel it?
almost anything.
It triggered a series of domino effects. That shadow point that he used not only creates viable information for him to look at, but it can leave like a weakness, and that weakness happened to be your sort of latent rage for the death of.
Damn it, Windu!
If it makes you feel any better, he did not know.
It's fine.
God.
It's
I think we'll call it here.
Yep.
honestly when you said I started feeling my fingertips tingle, I thought I was about to use Force Lightning. I was about to be so excited.
No.
I was rolling for it, and Force Lightning was on the list, but
Oh,
sadly, you need a higher midichlorian count to actualize it.
Also training.
he
You
would.
also
He
need to
probably
be
would have just did
trained
like a
for
force
Force
lightning that
Lightning,
would
if I
have
remember
stunned
correctly.
someone, Dylan.
Well, the
Oh,
only person who was untrained while using it was Dooku, but he's a special case because he did have the holocron's knowledge.
Yeah.
True, and then there's me.
Actually, wait,
with
wasn't
my
there
own
like
special-
one other person that showed a aptitude for it without training, or am I stupid?
That was
Close.
Plo Koon.
No,
It
it wasn't. It was someone else. Someone the Sith recruited. Fuck it.
No idea though.
Dylan, question.
Yes.
You, how do we level up again? Sorry. I assume
Oh,
it's
yes. Yeah,
by
actually, that
doing
brings up a
things.
good point. Everybody does level up.
You
So we
you
have-
level up by doing.
Oh, we all
things.
leveled
Learn
up?
new things.
12
Yeah.
unspent points.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, you guys get 12 unspent points.
So Dylan,
Alright,
I'm
I'll
gonna
get
be
to spending
looking
them
at
then.
my
Alright, so let's
my
see. So
build.
this is going up to
Dylan,
20.
So give me a move.
That's going up to 20. I have 10 left.
Also, if you want to upgrade Force, it uses 3 points, correct, Dylan?
No,
18.
actually no. Yeah, for a force ability, yes.
Yeah.
But it's not a representation of your
18.
actual mastery.
No, that's just
Okay.
whether or not you understand it to a point.
So,
So if I want to make my Force
1,
8,
2,
I can't use
3,
points or I can, correct?
4.
Oh, you can. 7,
Okay.
8, that would be...
I would have 6 left, correct?
Yeah, there'd be 6 left. So yeah, you can do it.
8. I'll go.
So I have
And my Wisdom
5
20.
left.
Now, because Brandon is a Mandalorian, he only has to spend 1 point for his force.
Ah, yeah.
So I
I
need
thought-
to
I thought I
spend
had-
3
I
for
thought I
my
had to go
force.
30,
Alright,
Dylan.
that's fine.
Say what?
I thought I had to do 30.
No, hold on. Hold on. I'm this. We have
For
a
my force
misunderstanding.
ability.
No. For you do have a 30 for your force. I mean, to upgrade your force point, they have to spend 3. You only have to spend 1 point.
Ah. So essentially, you're
Also, do you
telling
like
me.
my new updated name for my
I
ship?
mean, it's tempting, Dylan. It really is tempting, but it's not a show of mastery, though.
The BBCB.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to tell them what that is?
My ship is named the Black Bob Cathar Bomber. I don't know why.
Classy.
You know what? I really need to get around to naming my shit too.
I it's the BBCB. Come on, baby.
Well, you guys can upgrade your points and everything.
I'm already done. I
Yeah, I already
put
did
Wisdom
that.
20 and I leveled up Force to 8. So.
Wait, where the fuck did my
Brandon,
droids go?
I know you'll send me what you do later, so.
Yeah.
I'm just
Where
going
the
to
fuck did my
debate
droids just
what I
go?
want pour into it, because you already know my build. I'm going to show you the one. Just
Say what?
refresh your memory of the build I'm going to be making, Dylan.
I assume I'm no longer a Gray Sith.
Oh, no.
Like, I was never a
that
Gray
is it,
Sith.
yes. That is the build, but, those are the stats, like, beforehand, Dylan, like, way earlier, The ones in parentheses.
So that's what you're trying to aim for?
Well, it is the one that we talked about, remember?
Yeah, that is true. That would be the most roundabout way of.
Finally, first roll after we're done, I hit a nat 20. God damn it.
I mean, it's not everything, but I feel like it's the one that would suit me the best. Because I've
Yeah.
already made plenty, and I already went over them with you.
I will be right back. My dog wants out and she is whining, so.
Doggo.
Of course, I'm not going to unless I ask permission, really, or I have to. But if I did have to use Force Rage, I should do it around people who could beat the shit out of me if I fail.
Use it as a last resort.
Yeah, last resort, of course. And
You'll have probably training and control in it, though. From me,
And then when I do go to use it, make sure I use it around people who can beat my ass, so I don't just
Oh, there
murder
you are. Alright.
like you who could just bitch slap me, or just tell my mind to be quiet.
Alright, I think we're done streaming.